back to the Nerd Bros podcast, episode 31.
31 chat. What's 31? Anything crazy?
I don't have any players for 31.
31, I can't think of nothing for 31.
Oh no, dang it. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Nah, it's 32 days until we leave for Florida. Not 31.
Oh, that would have been crazy. By the time they see this, it is 31 days.
That's true. 31 days till we go to Florida, chat. I'm about to make my camera fall off.
Chat, he's excited about knocking his camera down. 31 days till we go to Florida at the time you guys are seeing this, chat. Which means Nerd Bros vlogs, normal vlogs. We're going to MegaCon. We're going to Universal. Yeah, I'm hyped.
We're going to meet some of you.
Gonna meet some of y'all. Possibly gonna meet Sam Witwer. That's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I have to, bro.
I'm definitely going to meet Daphne Keene.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't argue that. I want to meet John Cena. But it's expensive, chat. Okay? It's expensive to meet John Cena.
Yeah, I think I'm not in the boat where I want to meet Cena this time.
It's unfortunate, but I think I agree.
In the future, maybe. But, I'm still holding out that Ian McKellen has shown up to this thing.
Yeah. Ian McKellen could be super cool. Star Wars Theory. I'm obviously really excited to meet Star Wars Theory, so.
Question, though, are you going to buy a Theory Saber? I debated it.
Questioned meeting Cena because it's $200. Do you think that I'm gonna pull out $900 and buy Theory Saber? As much as I'd love to.
900?
Bro, to get
Which
one
are
like
you buying?
Bro, I'm not gonna buy. I do things all the way. If I'm gonna get one, I'm getting top of the line. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Why don't you just buy a cool one, but a reasonably priced one, and have Theory sign it? Then it's a conversation piece.
That is true, but I do have a cool conversation piece that's a saber at this moment.
I know.
Do you know what's crazy? Theory actually interviewed Ashley. That's actually pretty cool. Wouldn't that be sick?
So you're about to meet both of them. So you have an in.
I have meeting Ashley.
Met Ashley.
Yeah. Meeting.
It was a meet and greet. I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Thank you.
But yeah, dude. I'm debating buying a Theory Saber.
Are you really?
Not no $900 one.
It's fair.
And the words of 2019 Trey, you got me chopped.
You know what though? If my content did good enough within this month, I might be able to become an affiliate. So chat, like my content, subscribe, share it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Go check out the Nerds of Ren. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off with prayer like we normally do. We're going to go through news and rumors. We have a mystery segment back tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. And then we got a fun topic at the end. We're going to be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. So.
And by Super Bowl chat, we're not talking sports. We're talking, things that happen with commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, and what didn't happen. But we will go ahead and pray. Oh, dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this time that we get to spend together and just have another podcast, Lord. We praise you for the friendship that we have and just for the content that we get to make and that we get to make together and sharing, Lord. And I pray that you just continue to help us grow as people and to grow closer to you, first and foremost, in all things. I pray that you help us to continue to just find balance in our lives where we are prioritizing what's important above all things. And I pray, Lord, that you help us to just continue to grow in this hobby. And I pray that if this is something that you have planned for our lives, Lord, I pray that you bless it. I pray you'll be with all those who are listening. I pray that you will just continue to shape their lives and draw people closer to you, Lord. Pray that you'll help us all to continue to just seek you above everything, Jesus, and just to continue to show your light to the world. We pray this all in your name. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So, starting off with the news and rumors. We've talked about this probably a couple months ago now on the pod, but this rumor came up again. So now it's got me thinking that there's a little bit of traction to this. Marvel Studios is reportedly eyeing Robert Pattinson to play Ghost Rider.
Ooh. You know, I don't know too much about Ghost Rider, but I'm a Robert Pattinson fan, especially after the Batman. And so I'm okay with it because I think he'll be able to play the role just fine.
I read somebody had an opinion. They're like, one of three things is going to happen. Number one being he's joining Marvel Studios, and he's kind of dipping on DC, so they think the Batman 2 might be his last one rather than him doing the third. I don't know if that's the case. Another one was he's still going to do his trilogy, and Ghost Rider's going to end up showing up like after Secret Wars, or maybe in Secret Wars, but like kind of still be more of a bigger character later. So he'll probably finish his trilogy and then be more present in the MCU. Or the third option was he's going to have a very busy next several years. Being in both universes.
But see, I don't feel like that's a problem because as an actor, I feel like ain't that the goal? Like,
right. Like, if you're not busy, then you're not making money.
And if you're busy and massive IPs, the way that we think he's going to be, because what, Dune, DC and MCU?
He's in the Odyssey this year too?
Yeah, like, I feel like that's exactly where you want to be. Yeah, I mean, because his career's, I don't want to say taken off, but really putting him on a different pedestal.
Right, dude. Like, he's no longer on the Twilight pedestal. He's a top dog.
Yeah. All right, chat. So there was a reported leak of a few different of Lego sets this year for Star Wars. Got them right here. The first one I'm going to discuss is the Grogu. So you know how like sometimes Lego makes the statues that's like a character. So they have a Grogu one for the Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know what the piece, like how many pieces there are. But it looks to be $130.
Whew.
Seems a little pricey. There's also the Mandalorian Advent Calendar, which looks kind of cool. Now I'm thinking about it. There's not even a price for that one. Huh. Anyway, it's got exclusive minifigures, holiday moth, why in the world? Chat, who made this?
Who writes this?
Seriously, because they put Moth Gideon.
That's like saying Dark Vader.
Dude.
Man, maybe
dog.
Mon Mothma and Gideon.
Oh my goodness, chat. Yeah, Moff Gideon. You got Holiday Din Djarin. You got a new Grogu, an X-Wing pilot, a Jawa, IG-11, and more. And then the big one, chat. The new Razor Crest, which has some yellow on it. The one we saw in the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Not yesterday, I might add. Just saying. Everyone take a swing at the price here.
I'm gonna say $139.99.
Wow, you're close. $149.99.
Oh, $10 off.
Yeah, $10 off. It doesn't say how many pieces, but what is cool to me is that set shows a stormtrooper, the character that's played by Sigourney Weaver, Mando, Grogu, and Zeb. So I think that's cool. It's definitely more of a play set than like a collector's set. So I think it'd be pretty cool. I definitely am gonna want it. So I'm interested to see what kind of other Star Wars sets they come out with this year.
Oh yeah, dude. Speaking of Lego, this is not a news and rumor, but that just reminded me. I did read like right before we got on here that they are supposed to be starting to release the Doomsday Lego sets about October.
Ooh, you and cop?
No,
Really?
nah, dude, it's too. I already you know what's all around this room. I can't start collecting something else. I don't got anywhere to put them.
I think you need to collect Funkos, replicas, figures, Lego, all of the books and comics, which you kind of are collecting anyway, and then all of the like statues and like expensive figures.
Sounds like I gotta start collecting houses.
Collecting them like infinity stones, bro.
I know a realtor.
It's true. It's
I
true.
know a few realtors.
And not to mention, actually, I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot.
And one of those realtors helped sell the Death Star.
It's true. That's true. That's pretty true, chat.
Uh, I did read there is a so this is the next for news and rumors. There's a project that is potentially in the works at Marvel Studios, and if this is true, this is they're kind of setting it up now, so I could definitely see it being true. But I want it so bad. It's the Devil's Reign film. So the Devil's Reign comic arc is Kingpin is in charge. He's basically mayor, which he's mayor right now in the MCU. But he's like outlawed street
He's
level
mayor?
heroes and vigilantes. Yeah. By the way, that's a spoiler for Daredevil. But
Chat, I
by
need
the
to
way,
catch up, bro.
but so he's outlawed like street level heroes, vigilantes, stuff like that, which is happening right now too. Um, so basically, all of these street level heroes, Spider Man, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, I think in the comics there's Captain America, you have Moon Knight, Hawkeye, like Kate Bishop. They're all teaming up, and they go and take down Kingpin.
Ooh, I would love that.
Big thing about it is Marvel is still working on securing the rights to get Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin in a film. So most likely he'll be mentioned, or maybe mentioned, um, but he won't be in Brand New Day. But he might be in Spider-Man 5.
Ooh, that has me hyped because you know I've been talking about wanting Kingpin in a Spider-Man project for a while. So
You gotta go full bald, shave for Halloween,
I'm telling you, bro. Telling you, bro.
and and I could be Spider-Man.
Yep. Get to be my boy Peter.
Oh, that's a nice sign. Mamba mentality. To constantly try to be the best version of yourself. Kobe Bryant.
That's crazy, bro.
That's a cool Funko. No. At least it's not Poe Dameron doing the splits.
Bro, what would you do one week like if I turn the camera on and it's just yet you
Oh,
still hear me?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Nerds of the Ren, Nerds of Ren channel.
The Nerds of the Ren.
Oh, I just combined our intros.
Sure did.
All right. That's all for that one, though. So, Devil's Reign, I hope it happens.
I think that could be really cool. Yeah, I agree. All right, so the next one isn't directly tied to anything we talk about, but there's a reason I'm bringing it up, and I'm sure we'll discuss it here in a minute. So, apparently, PlayStation is doing a new state of play, February 12th, and it's gonna be what?
That's this week. That's actually, wait, what's today? The 9th? It's what, Thursday?
I think so. It's supposed to be over 60 minutes. So one of the longest ever for State of Play. Includes PS5 third-party and indie games. Latest update from teams at PlayStation Studios. My question is, could we get something big? So the last state of play is when we got the trailer and release announcement of Wolverine. That was by far the biggest thing that they had in that whole state of play. And that was when was that? Like fall?
Yeah, it was like October, November.
So could we get something Marvel or Star Wars? Do we think there's a chance?
I think we'll get an update on Wolverine for sure. I think they just put out like a small little clip the other day for it. Um, oh, they they're teasing right now so bad. And if this is true, I'm going to be buying a game immediately. It's rumored that in the Wolverine game, they tease Matt Murdock. So we might be getting a Daredevil game. I will lose my mind. Lose my mind.
But it kind of has me scared that it says third party and indie games. Well, it says includes. So does that mean it's going to be regular and then includes those, or are we getting an hour and a half of just indie and third party?
I don't know if it'll all be indie. They probably are going to announce some of their own stuff, and like I think it'll be a mix of both. Um, I'd love to hear something. Oh, you imagine we hear something about Jedi 3? I could see that being the big thing for Star Wars if it happens. Either that or Zero Company.
I would be very excited to hear about Jedi 3. Um, I'm not going to say it's a lock because I don't think it is. But, well, I know it's a lock that it's coming, but I don't know if it's a lock that we're going to hear about soon or even get it this year because that was a rumor, but I think it was a pretty trash rumor to be honest. But uh, that would be pretty cool. I think that trailer would do a lot of good things for Star Wars at the moment. So that could be cool.
Do you think we'll get a Zero Company update?
We could. When's that coming out? Like October?
I think so.
So then when's the Racer game coming out?
We might get something else on that. That could be earlier this year, to be honest.
Yeah. Imagine they drop 3. I don't know.
Ah, I definitely can see Zero Company getting an update. I can see the Racer game getting an update. And then maybe an announcement for a different game.
I'd be okay.
I don't think it's that one.
It's always worth a shot. Wouldn't that be insane? I'm telling you, chat. If it ever comes out that they announced that they're doing Battlefront 3, that will break the internet.
Oh,
That'll 100% break the internet.
it's like Trey's like in the middle of working, doing something, helping family, doing whatever. He's like, I'm going home. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah, like the rest of the day is a wash at that point. Like I'm going
Yeah,
home,
dude.
I'm streaming, I'm talking about it. That's it.
Dude, it's like I think about it. I really hope that like brand new day trailer or something like that does not release on like a Thursday or like a Monday, where like days where I'm like extremely busy, because I'm like,
And
I want to be home.
it'll happen at 2 o'clock, right in the middle of the day.
Suck. It's like you're like in the middle of a client, dude, I'd lose my mind.
Yeah.
I do think though, Wolverine, we might get an update for sure. I do think that another Marvel game potentially that we could be getting an update on is the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls game. That's like it's like it almost looks like a Marvel style Mortal Kombat arcade style game. It's cool
Interesting.
looking. I could see us getting something about that because that's supposed to be coming out this year as well.
Hmm. Yeah, that could be kind of cool.
And then the Captain America Black Panther game had been delayed. I think it's later this year. So I don't know when that'll be coming out either. Because it was supposed to be coming out like first quarter. It's not first quarter anymore. I think it's gotten pushed. So it's later. I don't know when though.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if we'll ever get a Star Wars game that's a single player game that follows the Sith.
Is that not what Eclipse is?
I don't think so. I think Eclipse is
Okay.
Jedi. I don't know about the Old Republic one, but
Like, we just need a Plagueis game, bro.
a Plagueis game would be crazy, dude. I was thinking of something today, really quick. Has nothing to do with any of this. So many of times, chat here on the podcast, we've discussed how we would like for them to give us more Clone Wars stories, and I wanted to bring it up to you because I was thinking about it today when I was writing a video, a comic breakdown, and I thought, why don't they just give us a lot of those Clone Wars stories and comics?
That's not a bad idea at all.
That's the most perfect way to do it because you don't have to worry about people saying, "Oh, too much Clone Wars," or "Oh, Dave's just messing with his own characters again." Like they could actually give it because I think there was like 60 episodes that we didn't get. They could just give us those in comic form.
Do you know how awesome that'd be too? Like, you could literally just collect them like monthly.
Yeah,
That's something I would love to do. Like, because newer comics, it's a lot more difficult for me to want to buy newer comics just because of like everything. But like the Ultimate Spider-Man 2024 run, I don't buy them as single issues, but like I have that run finishes in like a couple months, and I'm gonna buy the very last one, and I will have all 24 issues of that. And like that's been awesome to collect because it's like that's a phenomenal run. But if they did something with Clone Wars, bro, having something to look forward to every single month, where you're just like, oh, I get to read the new comic today. I'm gonna go get that. Like, that's awesome.
yeah, I agree. Well, it's not. Some of them aren't even like if it's a big run, they'll do weekly drops. So imagine like every Wednesday, I'm going to get me a Clone Wars comic. Like, dude.
Like that's something that I feel like we miss out on a lot. Like comics used to be a lot more. They had a lot more hype. Like physical media is going away, which is sad. Like I don't dislike having Unlimited. I love Unlimited, and I read most of my comics from Unlimited. Please sponsor us. But I do still like physical media, and it's a lot more enjoyable to collect physical media than it is to just read something on an app.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's one of those things like for me, I enjoy reading that stuff on Unlimited because I think it's easier. I can just get out the iPad, plug it in, and read away. But I do like to collect comics. I think there's a that aspect of actually collecting them. For me is way because like sometimes I'm afraid of messing up some of those comics, but I collect them because I want to actually have the comic. But when I read them, I'm gonna read unlimited most of the time anyway.
Right. I think
But
the
you also don't
biggest
get stuff on
downfall.
unlimited for 2 or 3 months.
That's true. Like you gotta wait, and that sucks because I understand why, but it sucks. Um, and you gotta like find like a third party site to like read something on.
Yeah.
Um, I will say the downfall to collecting the physical media is you don't have enough space for it. You run out of like places to put it.
Oh, I'm sure. Unless you had a
Because like
PC with 5 terabytes.
that's true. That's why digital would be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, State of Play showing up on Thursday. That's sick. I'm excited. Oh, dude, they better give us something good. I'm tired of being disappointed by these events. Like we have like these like D23s and we have Comic Cons and we have State of Plays, which I love State of Play last time. That was cool. But like we have all these events and we don't get anything. We had the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, we didn't get anything, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But still,
I would love for something cool to happen at MegaCon.
oh, bro, dude, you imagine there was a private screening of Vader 2?
That would be insane. He does
Dude,
have some news coming out like this week, I think. So, about
I
Vader
did
2.
see. Did you see what I sent you today?
On
I
what?
believe it was. It was on Instagram. I think I sent it to the Nerds of Ren. Yep, I sent it on the Nerds of Ren because he posted this today.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, is that a real billboard?
I don't know. If it is, that's awesome. The MegaCon Orlando times Theory Sabers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick, chat.
And then like you read his description: Sabers, cosplayers, merch, vlogs, and special guests. Going to be massive.
It's gonna
Oh,
be a
I did
very big
see.
con. Good.
I did see that he did say that that guy who he's talked with a lot
Gillard?
is going to be there. Yeah, Gillard will be there.
Do you know who Nick Gillard is?
He helped write some of the stories, right?
Nick Gillard was the stunt choreographer for all of the prequel fights.
I've seen the video where they talk about Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Meeting Nick Gillard would be cool, just to kind of shake his hand, things like that. Because I don't think he charges if he's at like Theory's thing, but if he's at his own booth, they have to. But
Right.
I mean, there's nothing I'd really want him to sign anyway. But meeting him would be cool, and put him in my vlog.
Oh, dude. There's so many people I'd want to just like put in the vlog.
Yeah, I think the vlogs are going to be an experience, chat. A really cool experience.
Just ask Daphne Keene, like, hey, listen, can I please have a hug? Will you marry me?
I had a horrible thought. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
That's okay. No, what I do is like I ask her, like, hey, do you want a hug? And she's like, no, that's okay. And then I pull out the drinks. No, I'm in a hug. Like, you know,
And
remember
it
those
works.
when we were kids?
And it works too.
She's like, okay, I'll give you a hug. Dude, I gotta turn on the charm for MegaCon.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think you got it in the bag.
With Daphne Keene?
Yeah. Nah, dude. No, chat. He's being too humble, bro. He's being way too humble. I'm chat. Chat. Tell me right now.
She's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she is part of Star Wars. How?
No, listen. Chat. This one's gonna be a clip. Look at Evan right now. Just look at him. Look at him staring at you. Tell me my boy could not pull Daphne Keene, chat. Come on. Like, what?
She is in 2 massive IPs. I am a personal trainer who has a YouTube channel.
Daphne Keene. Let me tell you this. You could pull Daphne. I have so much belief that you could pull Daphne Keene that she may pop in on a Wednesday stream on TikTok.
I thought you were about to say pop into a Wednesday night Bible study. I was like, that'd be sick, bro.
That would be
if
fire.
That happened, whoo. Like, listen, you gonna hear me teach? Okay, I'll teach you something.
That'd be cool.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I gotta brush up on my talk before we go to MegaCon. I'm not gonna plan anything at all. I'm just gonna wing it.
Chat.
But hey, I gotta get the Hershey kiss. But hey, you want a kiss? Dude, she's probably gonna like, this dude's harassing me. I'm not signing your Funko.
No, it ain't gonna be like that. She's gonna be like, from you? Yeah. Yeah. Look at him blushing, chat. I'm telling you, bro. Look at Bro, I'm the biggest hype man.
On.
Biggest hype man on the planet for my boy, bro.
He is. All right, moving on. So we have this is actually one of my films this year for the yearly challenge of highest grossing films. One of my films got delayed. It's still this year though. It got delayed by a little over a month. And it's Clayface.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie though. I like it because it's supposed to be pretty much a horror film. And it got delayed until October 23rd.
That's the move.
It was like September 11th at first, September 5th. So like it was early September. So like I think it was a great choice.
I never understand why Scream comes out in February.
No, it's like Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That trailer looked kind of cool. I know we'll talk about that in a little bit, but not bad.
Honestly, I don't even remember seeing it. Oh, vaguely yesterday. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, so Clayface is delayed. Good move. This next one, this is specifically for Trey. So I let him know. I saw a post today. This is a rumor. There's not a lot of speculation at all for this right now. It's almost more of like a fan cast, kind of like when we talked about Wyatt Russell playing Agent Callus. Um, but this is gaining a lot of traction right now. And Anya Taylor Joy is being eyed to possibly play a live action Asajj Ventress. So I sent you 3 pictures, Trey.
Oh, you sent
This is
them
what
to
she
me?
looks like. Yep, on a text. So that's her.
I think she could pull it off.
I do too, to be honest.
But especially this one. My question is, where are we gonna get a live action Ventress? Like, could we could we get a flashbacks in Ahsoka, which I think probably is gonna happen again? Could we get a live action Clone Wars? Could we get a live action Clone Wars series? Like, that's kind of my question there, because outside of those things, I don't know where we would get a live action Ventress, unless they started adapting some books and they did um Dark Disciple, which would have Quinlan and Dooku in it. That could be
That'd be sick.
sick. However, I still would hate to it not be Christopher Lee.
I know. I know. I will say though, Dave being in charge though, his characters could show up a lot more.
I completely agree.
Um, I think most likely out of those options, it'll be flashbacks in Ahsoka.
I do too.
But yeah, honestly though, I think she could play a good character. She's been in a lot of different things, uh, and I think that her joining the Star Wars universe, I don't think she's too big of a name to join. Like I don't think it's not like you're putting uh Margot Robbie in Star Wars.
Yeah. Or Jack Black and Lizzo.
Yeah, that was rough.
So bad, dude.
Uh and then my final thing for the news and rumors segment, um, there was a new Supergirl teaser that was released. I don't. It might have been during the day. It's either yesterday or Saturday, but so I watched it. I was gonna react to it. It's only 45 seconds, so I don't really know if I'm gonna react to it now. Um, my big thing about it though is mm, the trailers for this movie are not getting me hyped for this movie.
Mm. That's a bummer.
Like, it's not doing anything for me.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, dude.
Cause like coming out of Superman, I wasn't like massively hype about her. I thought the cameo was cool, but I wasn't like, oh, I want to see a Supergirl movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna happen. We only have we have like 4.5 months till this movie comes out.
Dude, does anybody else feel like this year's already flying?
Yeah, dude, we're about to be halfway through February.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't even seen. Is that the second trailer?
Yes,
Dude, I haven't even seen the first one, bro.
first one was all right. It was a lot better than this one. Um, but still, I feel like marketing this year has been a flop on all sides.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of big films coming out this year, but we haven't seen almost anything about them. We've
Yeah,
seen more about Doomsday, and that comes out at the end of the year.
I agree. We've seen more about Doomsday than we have Mando and Grogu. I mean, I know we got that trailer, but
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, chat. So now we have a mystery segment time. So we're doing something a little different this week. Typically, Evan will give me Star Wars stuff. I'll give Evan Marvel or DC. But we're giving Evan something that is Star Wars this week. It's not anything crazy. We're bringing back a segment we've done before. It's a blind ranking. Now,
Ooh.
this list, there's 10 of them, okay? This list is Jedi and Sith only. There's nothing else outside of the Jedi or Sith.
Okay.
So we got a pretty cool one. Let me get out of the thing so I can put them where you put them.
All right, I got my 10 spots written out. Blind rankings are tough.
They are.
And am I just breaking these based off my favorite?
Yeah, you can go favorite with these.
Okay. Ooh, this is about to be tough. Chat, if you're still listening to the podcast at this moment, comment down below who your favorite Jedi and Sith are.
Agreed. All right, let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm good.
Starting off with the list, we have Balin Skull.
Balin Skull. Okay. I know that personally you are a lot higher on Balin than I am. I think he's cool, but he's not one of my favorite characters. He's cool. I think seeing more of him in Ahsoka season 2 will help me see if I enjoy him more of his character. Um, I think though, and this might be a little bit low. I'm gonna put him at 8.
Ooh, Balin at 8, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fair enough. All right, next up, we have Darth Revan.
Ooh, Revan is sick. Oh, dude, like you gotta think. Revan rhymes with Evan, dude. I think I'm gonna put him because I think there's some of my favorites are gonna be on here. I hope at least. So I'm gonna put Darth Revan at number 4.
Ooh, Revan at 4. I like that. Okay. Next up, we have Quinlan Voss.
Okay. Quinlan is cool. Is he one of my favorites? Not necessarily. I think I actually enjoy Balin a little bit more, so I'm gonna put Quinlan at 9.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think I know by looking at my list who's going to be 10, but
I got the feeling who it is.
you have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
If you do, like, I won't even know what to say if you guessed it. But
I thought you were about to say Ray.
no. I actually think everybody on here is like, besides one. Well, I guess two. We're tied to the prequels, so.
Okay.
All right. Wait, so who? Okay. Next up, we have Darth Tyrannus himself, Count Dooku.
Ooh, this is easily a top 3, but where are we going to put him? Where are we going to put him? Ah, this is terrible. I got to put him at 3.
3.
Started thinking about it a little bit. Man, I love Dooku, bro. Like, we need more Dooku content from from Trey, from Star Wars themselves. I need to buy myself more Dooku stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah,
now's your chance. Let's see the saber. Pause.
I will say it's curved.
My gosh. Dude,
What?
chat just saw the cake, bro.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Chat ain't ready for it, bro. I've seen it. That was not. Oh my
How
gosh.
did an innocent blind ranking turn into this? Holy crap!
That was not meant. Dude, that
I'm
is so
not
cool,
saying what I
bro.
about. I'm not saying what I was about to say. That would have made it even worse.
Dude, that thing is sick, bro.
Dude, why is this thing on here? I don't need directions saying unscrew the bottom to replace batteries.
The Tales of the Jedi ones that's like Theory Sabers has. It is clean.
What I think is so sick about this is the the switch to ignite it is so hidden. Like you couldn't really
Mm-hmm.
tell. Like obviously you look at it long enough, you know it's right there. But it's just like it's so
Some
subtle.
of some of the Disney ones, their switches are really good, but then some of them are bad. But
Yeah, dude.
what I was gonna say, like really quick, speaking of Theory Sabers, because we brought them up earlier. The I don't know if you like they have font packages to where like the saber will ignite with different fonts and things like that. They just came out with one that's EU, so all legends. It is,
That's
it is,
sick.
bro. It's cool.
That's sick. Yeah, this thing is dusted.
Yeah,
All right, I'll put that away.
I can't believe I said that. I
Talk,
didn't even
talk,
mean to. All right,
talk about
next
cake and
up.
sabers over here. Hashtag cake and sabers in the comments.
Next up, chat. We have Kelleran Beck. Do you hear this?
That's yeah, that's oh, what's his name? Same guy who plays Ahmad Best.
Good. Yeah, he did know who he was. Chat. I didn't think he would.
Is he the one you thought I was gonna put a 10?
Yeah.
You're right.
All right.
I don't know enough about him. I know he rescued Grogu, but cool.
We are getting
Yeah.
a comic run this year about him, so I'm actually pretty excited for that.
I think it could be cool. Big reason he's a 10. I just don't know a ton about him.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, chat. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay. You're making me decide between. I have a feeling there's a couple characters on here that I'm gonna want to put it. Obi's my favorite, absolute favorite.
So you put him one?
So I'm putting Obi at 1. I'm gonna be safe because I might not get another character on here. So I'm putting Obi at 1. Yes, chat. Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Jedi, hands down.
I can't hate it, bro. Can't hate it at all. Next up, we have Darth Maul.
See, now this is where it gets tough because I don't know who else we're gonna get. Because Darth Maul was so cool, bro. I think I gotta put him at 5.
Ooh, Darth Maul 5. So Darth Maul
I
behind
gotta.
Revan. Interesting.
I'm putting him at 5.
I like it. Next up, we have the prodigal son himself, Luke Skywalker.
Ah, Luke is cool. I'm not putting him 2 though. I'm putting him 6 because, dude, I got a feeling that we might be getting 1 or 2 characters who I think are awesome. So I think we gotta put him at 6.
Wow. One of 2, real. Okay. I will give you a hint. These next 2 are very, very powerful beings. Give you that hint.
Okay.
Next up, chat, we have Yoda.
Ooh, Man, the one who I'm thinking of, I think is gonna be at 2. So I gotta put Yoda at 7.
Yoda at 7. Chat. If he predicted this, ah, that's a W for Evan in chat. If he predicted this, because at his 2 spot, locked in stone, set in stone, is
Darth.
now Darth Plagueis.
Okay, that's cool. Cool.
He was expecting Sidious, weren't you?
Either Sidious or Vader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally, looking at my list, so this is the blind rank. We have Obi at 1, Plagueis at 2, Tyrannus at 3, Revan at 4, Maul at 5, Luke at 6, Yoda at 7, Balin Skull at 8, Quinlan Vos at 9, Keller and Beck at 10. Overall, I don't hate my list. I think it's pretty solid. I think what I would do is, now Plagueis is awesome. I like other characters more though. I would move Plagueis down to 7 and move everybody else up 1.
7. Okay. That's
And
fair.
my number, so my top 3, if it was how I'd pick it, it would be Obi, Darth Tyrannus, and Darth Revan.
Interesting. I like that. I like that though.
That's how it would be.
I like that though.
Yeah. No disrespect to Luke. Luke is awesome. See, I also thought Annie was an option, so I was like, man, Anakin might be on here.
I left Vader off because it seemed too obvious.
Yeah, I wondered. Now, Sidious, because when you said 2 powerful beings, I'm like, oh, I thought Yoda could have been one, and I thought Sidious was the other, not Plagueis.
Yeah.
My mind did start going to like Skywalker, Starkiller though, and I'm like stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know if it's that powerful.
You know what would be a fun list, I feel like, for you to make up for me?
A Legends list?
A blind ranking of characters only from Star Wars games.
Ooh.
So, like not like Battlefront, but like, Galen Merrick, Cal Kestis, some of the characters from those games, Revan, characters like that. Yeah.
Master Coda.
Rom Coda, yes sir. You could have Kyle Katarn, some of those characters from them older games too. Like, dude, there's a lot you could do with that.
I'll break out the roster from Star Wars Hunters.
Forgot that game existed, bro. Do you remember on the pod when I was talking about how much I missed that game, and then you said, "Would you rather have that game, or would you rather have Battlefront 3?" And I said that game can rot. No hesitation, bro. We want Battlefront 3, chat.
Oh my goodness. That was fun. I enjoyed doing some Star Wars.
I wanted to mix it up because I feel like mostly I give you mystery segments that are Marvel because I know more about that than DC. So I was like, let me let Evan do some. I think it'd be fun for us to intermingle those some.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Me do some Marvel, some DC, you do some Star Wars.
I like it.
But I didn't want to do one too crazy difficult. Like, I wasn't going to give you a Legends test like that. That would be kind of mean.
I gotta learn Arabic and then sign it.
Dude, that'd be kind of sick though, actually.
Bro,
you know what we should do?
We start talking in Arabic like Greg and Riley.
You know what we should do? We should like try to make some funny clips at MegaCon of us trying to aura farm and like go up to Theory and be like, "Oh, what's up, man? You want me to sign something for you?"
Dude,
bro, you do that to Daphne Keene?
Bro.
Yeah.
Do I get a Funko for her to sign, or do I get claws?
You get a card that says, "Put phone number here."
I might actually do that.
Bro, I got you, bro.
Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna walk up the theory by what up, Nia? Nia Toos.
I don't even think he'd care because, like, he has said before that you can call him that, which is
Nia Toos, Chartreuse. It don't matter. Cavs in 4, baby.
where's it at?
In the trash.
I had a Laker hat over here the other day. I was gonna put it on.
No.
That's for you, bruh. For the rest of the pod too.
Bro, we got the bearded spider now.
Since the Rams lost, and I'm upset. Now we gotta wrap because it's basketball time. Luka about to get that ring. LeBron gonna get number 5. Bronny get number 1 of like 7. He's gonna get in his career. I'm kind of kidding about that one, chat.
Yeah, he's talking about just my career on 2K. All right.
Hey, but you know who would get one though? And you couldn't be mad about it. Luke Kennard.
That'd be cool. I'd be happy for Luka.
Played
and
for
Luka.
Duke.
I like Luka.
Yeah, for sure. Played for Duke, and he's from around here. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like 40 minutes away.
Yeah. His this is no joke. His uncle trained me in baseball for a little while when I was growing up.
Bro.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, he had cancer, yeah.
That's sad.
I forget who he played. I
sad.
think he played for the Reds or something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So you trained with a Lakers uncle, dude.
That's crazy. That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. All right. You ready to talk about the toilet bowl?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Bowl was a flop. The gameplay, flop. But we're going to be talking about the trailers and more of the lack of trailers is what we're going to be talking about.
I'll go first if you want.
Yeah, you're cool.
We had been hearing chat for a good week or two that we were supposed to be getting a trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. And instead, we get a Sam Elliott narrated 30-second. What do you even call it? A TV spot? A game spot? Or like it had nothing to do with the movie. It was just a 90s style or 80s style ad. It kind of felt like, why did they spend 10 million on that? That's kind of my instant thought. It was cool. It makes me feel like we're gonna see a little bit of Hoth in the movie. It makes me feel like we're gonna see some Tauntauns in the movie because they showed that. If that was the only reason they used Tauntauns and Hoth, and like it's not even in the movie, feels really stupid.
I agree. I will say, because this is exactly what I thought was happening. I thought at first that was kind of like a teaser for the trailer. So, like, I'm watching it, and I was really excited to see Tauntauns. I thought that was awesome. Like, we haven't seen those since Empire Strikes Back. That was cool. And, like, I'm watching this, and I'm like, okay. So then we see the Mandalorian and Grogu, like, name pop up. And I thought afterwards, we're like, oh, we're going to see the trailer now. Or they're going to, like, watch the trailer now online. I thought that's what was going to happen. No. And I was very disappointed.
So disappointed.
Like, you pulled out the Tauntauns for nothing. And why the heck is Sam Elliott? He's cool. He's got a cool voice. Why the heck is Sam Elliott narrating this?
Narrating a Star Wars thing. That's kind of my point, is it felt like out of place.
But what would you have done if Moff Gideon was narrating it?
That would have been cool.
Giancarlo.
I think that would have been way better.
Or his brother, Moff Gideon.
I don't even know who made that. Like, I started reading that, and I'm reading it on stream. And I'm like, Moth? Bro.
Mom Mothma.
I'm gonna be honest. I just thought of something. On the podcast, we have talked about Duke. The Rams have been popping. I I put on a Lakers hat. I talked about going to a Red Wings game. Chat's gonna think I'm the biggest bandwagon in the history of the world, bro. But at least I'm not a Yankee fan.
Hey, bro. You can't call me a bandwagon. We have not won since 2009.
Kobe just caught us straight for no reason. I'm sorry.
We have not won in 17 years.
Hey, in all fairness though, the Red Wings ain't won nothing in a while either. The Blues did, and I kind of like the Blues, but
Oh, you're not helping your case now either.
I'm not. And you know what? To be honest, I really don't care.
Over here.
At least I'm not a LA Kings fan. All right, chat. And to be honest, listen, I'm gonna say something really quick. I was a Rams fan when they was in St. Louis. Okay, look at my room. Like, it was so bad. Evan thought I had wallpaper on here. He completely made it up in his head that I had wallpaper.
I legit think that there's a butterfly effect happening here, bro. I think that you and your whole family are number 9. Because, bro, I can vividly see St. Louis Rams wallpaper from like 10 years ago when I first came over and met you. Like,
You have pictures of us in my room, bro. There was no wallpaper.
dude, I'm not even kidding. I see it in my head. It's like when I thought that when we did the Guess Who, when I thought that you said female. That's what's happening right now. Over
Bro,
here.
chat.
This
Speaking of
character's
that, did y'all ever see
give 'em birth.
that? Like, I was right. I was not fibbing on the female thing. Just throwing that out there.
Bro, I thought this was a female. I thought this was his mom. No, Dick Grayson did not give birth to Batman, so that got solved. Ridiculous.
But yeah, I mean, the trailer was it wasn't even a trailer. I want the trailer. I was hoping there was going to be a trailer. Obviously, I know there's going to be another one before the movie because we have, a few months. 4? Wow, 4 months.
Is it June?
Huh?
It's May, right? We got 3 months.
Dang. I guess that, dude, it is like the 9th, ain't it? Bro, this has been the quickest 40 days I have ever seen in my life.
Dude, we're getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Trey's gonna be 26 this year.
26. And Evan's gonna
I'll be
hit
25.
20. Evan's gonna hit 260,000 subs by my birthday. You'd
Got a long ways
cry.
to go, buddy. I just hit 2100 like today.
Hey, so 2,600 soon. I got you, my boy.
$2,100.
That's right.
But as far as Marvel trailers and stuff goes for the Super Bowl, we knew beforehand that we weren't getting them. They announced that, like, yeah, we're not giving the trailers for the Super Bowl. I will say though, I did see the picture of Robert Downey Jr. posting a Super Bowl jersey. It looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. And like the Lombardi Trophy was Doom's hand. That was awesome, dude. So that kind of like made me think, like, are they lying? Are we actually getting a Doomsday trailer tonight? That'd be insane. But I understand, like, seeing that, a 30-second commercial costs between $7 and $10 million. I understand why. Because looking at Doomsday and looking at Spider-Man, those are two films that have built-in hype already. You don't need to waste $20 million on two commercials that total a minute. I think it'd be a waste. So I'm glad they saved money, to be honest.
See, you know what? Now that you say it like that, I think Star Wars would have been more beneficial, or would have been better off to give us a 30-second TV spot of a trailer and then say at the end full trailer online now than
Yep,
what we got. That would have been better off.
that could have been cool. Um, I would have taken anything, dude. Like, I'd rather them like announce a project. Like if they announced that Ahsoka is coming out this year, or we got another mall trailer. You mentioned we got another mall trailer.
That would be cool.
I just, I don't know. It was a weird year. We knew we weren't going to get anything for DC because with them releasing the Supergirl teaser like the day before the Super Bowl, it wasn't going to happen. So I don't know. I just think it's the Super Bowl is now like one of the biggest spectacles where people just go and they watch all this stuff, and you don't advertise. But when it like we mentioned though, when we talk about how expensive it is, I get why people don't want to pay that. I know you're $1 billion companies, but it's not worth it.
You know what, dude? I really think if they wanted to break the internet and announce a Battlefront 3, dude, doing it during a Super Bowl would be wild. That would be like, imagine next year's Super Bowl in LA, right? All the big things happen and Rams are up 36-0, right? Halftime. Boom. Here comes a Battlefront 3 announcement. Tell me that wouldn't be peak though. What are we looking at?
We've already talked about this. The Packers are winning because the Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day, bro. Jordan Love is winning on Valentine's Day.
The Super Bowl's on Valentine's Day. Matt
Yeah,
Stafford's going to
ladies.
retire getting Kelly pregnant on Valentine's Day with ring number 2. I'm just, ring number 2, baby number 5, right?
How old is his wife?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
Bro, hey, ladies. Since all your men are going to be busy next year on the Super Bowl,
The Nerd Bros got something to say to you.
yeah, the Nerd Bros, we'd like you to come on our podcast.
Uh, I'm stupid. I was going to say, is Valentine's Day on a Monday? The Super Bowl's on a Sunday. Oh my goodness, bro.
What we're saying, though, at least at the moment, we're both available.
It's true. Why am I blurry? Am I blurry for you? Am I tripping?
I think you just got to put your glasses on.
Call me Brooklyn, bro.
Brooklyn, bro.
Bro, it's like, seriously.
Yeah, no, you are blurry. You did lag a second ago, too, though.
That's weird. All right, anyway, we're running it.
Turning into Trey Payne.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
But, yeah, Super Bowl, flop.
Yeah, not my favorite, man. Of course, it didn't help my case that my team was 4 points away from being in that game, so that's never
My
going to
team was
help.
3 rounds away from being in the game.
I thought of something crazy. For the last 3 seasons, the Rams lost in the wild card round 3 years ago. Lost last year in the divisional round. Lost this year in the NFC Championship. If we get to the Super Bowl next year to lose,
And
I'm going to be angry.
hey, that just means that 2028 is your year.
Yes, but if Matt Stafford loses next year in the Super Bowl, I don't think he's coming back.
Probably not. And you're not going to have Mendoza.
So you're telling me Stetson Bennett is our guy?
Arch Manning.
Dude, the problem is, who?
Arch Manning.
The problem is Stetson Bennett. He'll only be a couple years in age behind Stafford at that point, so. Yeah.
He might retire before Stafford.
Yeah. They both did go to Georgia. That's wild.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the final segment of This podcast where we talk about Trey's hand.
I fixed it. What in the world? I didn't even do it. Like, why was it blurry? All right.
I don't know, bro. So, this is a rumored breakdown for the trailer of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, I have everything that is potentially rumored for this trailer that's coming out. And then I have other news and rumors for this movie that we'll talk about after that. Like, there's several pieces of information right here. So, first things first. Apparently, the trailer shows Peter Parker gains organic webbing. So he's basically trapped in this cocoon, and he emerges from this cocoon with natural organic web shooters, which is just like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Like, so I don't think I like it. I don't enjoy the fact that he's going to not have web shooters anymore and be comic accurate.
Yeah.
And also, it's like I feel like that is just Toby. Like we don't need somebody else who's like they're gaining additional spider powers.
Hmm. I never really thought about it like that, to be honest.
Apparently, though, Tom looks jacked in this scene.
Really?
Looks jacked. So that's pretty cool. It makes sense though with other rumors though because Tombstone, who's going to be one of the villains in this movie, apparently throughout the trailer, he's explaining how there's 3 different life cycles to a spider, and so he's like talking about like that. I think while that's happening, Tom kind of emerges with like this new power that he's developed. Um, but also in the trailer, Peter and Bruce Banner are going to be talking about gene mutations. So I think that is a twofold meaning. I think it's going to be about Peter for one because his genes are mutating and he's gaining all these additional powers. I also think it's going to be about the mutants.
Hmm. I think the mutant stuff could be cool.
Um, Peter and MJ apparently are going to be neighbors in this movie. And there's a scene, I guess, where Peter says, "Oh, I'm your neighbor," and she says, "Yep, just my friendly neighbor." So like, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
But then also, like, she doesn't remember.
No, because and you could tell she doesn't remember because apparently there's a scene where MJ is about to kiss her new boyfriend, and Peter just looks away. Um, which I still believe is Amanda's Fondi,
Ooh, that's so dope, dude.
Mr. Harry Osborn
I'm
himself.
genuinely happy for Imanis Fondi because he's kind of blowing up now.
Because he'll be in Ahsoka season 2. He'll be in possibly Mando and Grogu. He'll be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, possibly in an edited Empire film.
Yeah.
Got a lot on his plate.
Oh, I don't think we've discussed it, bro. Really quick before you continue. There's a rumor that they're reworking the Heir to the Empire story into a series.
Ooh, like a. How many episodes? It better be more than 8.
Dude, I'd prefer a movie.
I'd prefer a movie as well.
Yep. Watch it be like a 3-part mini-series. 45 minutes apiece.
Nah, not for it.
Mm-mm.
Not for it.
I'll watch it regardless, but...
Yeah, but that's not the move. But, yeah, he's a good actor. And if he's playing Harry Osborn, he's going to be around for a long time in the MCU. Apparently Scorpion, they're talking about his suit. We get to see his suit in the trailer. It's going to be a mix between how it was in the Spider-Man game and what his comic suit looks like.
Who's playing Scorpion?
Hold on. I think something happened.
Uh-oh.
1 second. I think the headset died. And let's see something. And all right, repeat that.
I don't remember what I said, to be honest. Can you hear me? Hello?
I don't know what happened.
Still can't hear me?
I don't think it's this, because I can't unplug it.
Hello?
There you are.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened, but all right.
I need to remember.
What did you say?
111 to cut some of that out. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what I said.
We're talking about Scorpion.
Oh, who's playing Scorpion? Do you know?
Michael Mando, same guy from Homecoming at the very end, where you see like the Vulture.
Oh, he played Nacho in Better Call Saul, I think.
I've never seen Better Call Saul.
Dude, banger of a character. He's incredible.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's coming back. Apparently, they're gonna like break him out of prison in this movie. Like I think he gets broken out of the raft. So he's coming back. I think he'll be sick. I think it's gonna be awesome to see Scorpion in live action.
Interesting. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm super excited for that movie, dude.
It seems to be going to be a villain montage, like we've talked about, like very similar to the Fantastic Four. They're talking about like probably 9 different villains that might get thrown into this, where we get to see like Spider-Man just like whooping some tail, and that includes characters like Boomerang, Tarantula. There's a character named Ramrod, who's actually rumored to be played by Harry Holland, Tom Holland's brother.
Really?
Which is kind of cool because I think it's earlier in the movie. It might have been Homecoming or Far From Home. I think it's Homecoming. Harry Holland actually, I think he played a bike theft. So Tom Holland actually stops him in the first movie, but he's going to grow up and I guess play Ramrod, which is like a C-list Spider-Man villain.
Really?
So Tom's going to whoop his brother.
That's kind of cool.
That'd be awesome. Like that'd be like I get to be Spider-Man and Noah was a villain and I get to whoop Noah real quick.
That's kind of sick. Just goes and beats him up for no reason.
There's a character named 8-Ball who might be in this. One character who could be in this is called the Jackal. That is a phenomenal villain. He was a part of the original Clone Saga, and dude, he's a cool villain. So the fact that the Jackal might become a live action, I think it's insane. The group called the Enforcers is possibly in this, and possibly the Shocker is going to make a return. He was in Homecoming as well.
Interesting.
So I like the idea of having this because it kind of establishes like what all he's been doing since we've seen him last, because nobody knows who he is, so he's probably like really dove into like his just being Spider-Man. Like he's I'm gonna go, and so he has a lot of villains now.
Yeah.
And then this is probably one of the coolest things that I think could be in the entire trailer. Apparently, Bruce Banner meets Otto Octavius.
In the trailer?
Apparently, both of them are professors at the same university. Now, Otto's only mentioned by name. You don't get to see him, but it talks about Otto. And I don't know who's going to play him.
That's what I was going to ask.
I don't see it being Alfred Molina.
You don't?
Nah, he's old now, and him coming back for a cameo and doing what he did was really cool. I don't see him playing Doc Ock for a long time in the MCU.
I wonder who it could be.
I don't know, bro. I kind of hope they go younger, like middle aged, somewhere like around what he was when he played in Spider-Man 2 with Tobey.
Yeah. I don't know who it could be, but as long as it's done well, I don't really think it matters.
So yeah, Doc Ock is going to get teased. Harry Osborn's probably showing up. So we're going to be getting Norman Osborn pretty soon, Doc Ock pretty soon. It's going to be awesome, dude.
Hear me out. What if it was Denzel Washington?
Is Doc Ock?
Dude, that boy could pull it off though.
He could. He's supposed to be in the Black Panther 3 movie.
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
I don't know who though. And right now, there's a lot of people wanting Denzel to play Magneto. They're talking about him being Magneto and Giancarlo playing Professor X.
I wouldn't fully hate it, but I feel like those should be reversed. Giancarlo is a villain, bro.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
That dude
The only thing
plays a
about it, though,
phenomenal villain.
Denzel's also talked about how he doesn't have many roles left before he's going to retire. He's talking about retiring after like a few more movies.
Yeah, I guess
So,
that's true.
So I don't see him playing like a big villain either, like Magneto or Doc Ock. Doc Ock, though, I've never thought about Denzel Washington being Doc Ock. That's kind of crazy.
I was honestly kind of trolling, but it could be cool actually because I like Denzel.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah,
I like Denzel.
I like Denzel.
Now, the big bads of this movie, two of them are going to be, they're already confirmed. We're getting Tombstone, who's like, he's part of the biker gang. He leads one of the gangs in New York. Scorpion is confirmed. A couple ones who are still rumored. We have the Chameleon, and we have Mr. Negative. We don't know if either of them are going to happen yet, but rumored. And then obviously the Hulk's going to be bad at some point in this film, but I think it's because he's being controlled, because he's turning into the Grey Hulk.
Interesting.
It's also rumored that there's 4 different territories that are going to be ran in New York. Tombstone's going to be in charge of one of them. Silvermane's going to be in charge of one of them. Alistair Smythe could be in charge of one of them, and the other one being Kingpin.
Ooh. I mean, that's cool, bro.
So we got all the crime bosses having their own different segments. The Daily Bugle is supposed to be in the film. We haven't had that yet.
Are you
We've
sure?
had like online
Right.
posts, but we haven't got the actual Daily Bugle yet.
Like to actually see the building and stuff.
So like, J.K. Simmons is supposed to return as Jameson. The character named Robbie Robertson is possibly appearing, so that'd be pretty cool. Betty Brant, who was dating Ned, she's going to be working at the Bugle like she does in the comics.
That's dope. Is Ned coming back?
I believe Jacob Batalon's coming back for this film.
Nice.
So he could be working at the Bugle as well. Maybe that's how he sees Ned. Like Peter goes and drops off pictures and he sees Ned working there.
He can't talk to him. Ugh.
Dude, imagine that. Imagine if like me and you just didn't know each other anymore.
Dude, I couldn't.
But one of us knew. Well, one of us knew, but the other one didn't. That'd suck, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like all the memories that we made as friends for the last 10 years, gone for one of us.
That would be horrible.
And only one of us remembers it. We can't ever talk about it.
I couldn't.
That would suck.
That would mess with me bad, bro.
That would suck. Final few things. Tremel Tillman, he's an actor who just got signed on for the MCU. It's rumored that he signed a multi-film deal, and he's going to be playing the character named William Metzger, who I just did a video about, comic book. Part 2's coming out this week. But he's going to be the leader of the Department of Damage Control, which we've seen throughout the entirety of the MCU so far. Like we've seen in Homecoming, we've seen him in She-Hulk, in No Way Home, we've seen him in Wonder Man, Ms. Marvel, and the Department of Damage Control is basically anti-superhero. They're trying to take down all these heroes. And in the comics, William Metzger is the leader of the anti-mutant organizations. So it seems like Damage Control is not only anti-superhero, but they're going to be anti-mutant. And that's another reason why I think it's huge that he's going to be introduced in this movie, because we have the X-Men and like the Mutant Saga coming, but Jean Grey I think is going to be in this film, and Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey,
Mm.
and he's after her because it's rumored that his character is chasing Sadie Sink's character because she's this rogue meta-human, so she's being hunted down, and the Punisher protects her at some point during this movie. I think it's gonna be sick, bro. But he's
Yeah.
chasing her,
That's fire.
and finally, the symbiote we've talked about. The symbiote's supposed to be in this film as well. I don't know how big of an impact it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to save Peter's life like we talked about. But there's a fight scene between Spider-Man and the Scorpion in this movie, and it's rumored that Flash Thompson gets injured during this fight. He gets hurt because he's a big Spider-Man fan. He's probably there like trying to like help or do something, and Scorpion probably gets him. So maybe he gets the symbiote because Flash Thompson does have the symbiote at one point in the comics, and he turns into Agent Venom.
That's cool.
So I don't know how I feel about Agent Venom being this guy who's playing Flash because he's kind of goofy. He's not really serious at all. But Agent Venom would be sick.
Maybe it turns him serious though.
Maybe. But as far as all the news about the trailer and rumors and stuff, that's all I have so far about like newer stuff.
I'm excited for it, bro. Every day that goes by, I'm excited for that movie even more.
To be honest, I'm very excited for Doomsday. Like very excited for Doomsday. But I'm more excited for Brand New Day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to not be excited for Brand New Day, bro.
Like we haven't had a Spider-Man film since 2021.
That's where you're gonna go with that? It's been 2019 for me, bro. And that's one character. This is an IP. Alright? That's all I gotta say, bro. But I do agree, it has been forever. Although we have gotten Miles though.
True.
What year was that? 22? 23?
Yes. 22 or 23.
Yeah.
That's insane too, though, to think about.
I know.
Like, that's 3 to 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
We just talked about being 22 earlier. Like, dude, think about it. That'll be 4 years for you and 3 years for me.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, dude, I think overall, I'm excited for this film. I'm excited for a lot of the projects coming out this year.
In totality, yeah, I completely agree with that, bro. Did you hit everything?
I got everything.
All right, chat. Episode 31's in the books, baby. Dude, I'm loving it. Hopefully we have a little bit more Star Wars news next week. I mean, obviously, you know, it happens. It is what it is. I hate that we had to talk about that abomination of a Super Bowl trailer, but it was there. We had to talk about it. It is what it is. I hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to both of our channels. Links will be down below in the description. Subscribe to the Nerd Bros podcast channel, and we'll see you guys in episode 32.